Hi everyone, Diana here with psychic messages, soul messages, and perhaps a prediction or two. We'll see. I'm not sure. Um, this is for the week of September 10th to the 16th. First of all, I want to thank all of you who are holding our world in healing energy and prayer. We need to continue holding it in love and light. I'd like to tell you it's going to get easier, and what I am seeing is that it's going to get rougher, and then we'll have a lull, and then it gets crazy again. However, in the lulls, there's so much anxiety caused by anticipation of what's coming that the lulls are not relaxing for us. And so it is going to be extremely important this week that we stay in balance, that we are calm. And I'm going to get into that a little bit more in just a little bit. But first, I want to just go back to the thank you for holding the world, because it's not here in the US. We've had massive, massive storms. We've the Canada and Oregon and Washington and Montana and California and other states are having massive forest fires. We had Hurricane Harvey go through Texas and devastate Houston. We, by the time this video airs, will be in the middle of Hurricane Irma, which has devastated the islands and is now approaching, when I'm videotaping this, it is now approaching Florida. We all have friends and family in Texas and in the West Coast, and certainly in Florida. My own brother is there. And so what we have to do is know everyone is making the decision that is right for them. So we can send extra angels. I want to tell you the story of Hazel's angels, and then I want to say, call on Hazel's angels to surround our world right now, and especially those pockets. Southeast Asia is being devastated. So Mexico just had the largest earthquake in 100 years. So we need extra angels to go to these spots, and we need to do what we can do, those of us who are in the safe spots. Those of us who are not affected by the torrential wildfires and the torrential hurricanes and winds and earthquakes, if we're not affected, we can send aid if we don't have the funds to do that. And we also, I don't want to send aid, and this almost has to be a little extra, because those charities you're used to giving to, such as I like to give to the humane societies and the homeless shelters where I live, and those charities also still need our dollars. So if we can, let's be extra generous and give a little. But certainly all of us can sit and hold our world in that loving energy, that loving light, that divine light of love. Let's continue to do that, and thank you to those who are doing that. I want to say, balance. This week it's going to be extremely important to stay in balance. So I want to give you a couple ways of doing that. If you are near a group of where there's a meditation taking place, please get involved in that. Even if you've never meditated, most places, I know with my sacred circles, when there's a meditation, I certainly invite everyone. It's open, and I put a donation basket out. So please get involved in the meditations. If you have a religion that you're go to your churches, your synagogues, your temples, your mosque, and say a prayer for everyone. If you're in a safe area, I'm in the middle of rural Ohio, and I'm taping inside because it's cool outside today and we're having a little rain, but we are in a safe area. So I need to hold that energy, that steady, balancing energy, for those where the earth is not safe right now. So please join me if you're in a safe area and continue to hold that steady balance. We also have to hold that balance in our own bodies. If you notice my energy may feel a little bit off to you today, that's because it's feeling a little off to me. But I wanted to get this message out anyway. So many of you who are sensitive to the energies in the earth right now, those of you who are sensitive to what's going on with our planet, we have these major natural catastrophes happening. Also, there's a major solar flare that just happened. Um, I think on the 8th it was. So it just happened, or it's happening. And so that, or it may have been the 7th, but that solar flare affects our weather, it affects our bodies, it affects everything on this planet. And so what I'm asking you to do this week is to get into those meditation groups. There are meditation, if you aren't in an area where you're not comfortable going to a group, there are meditations online. There are meditation groups on Facebook. I have a video you can download with a guided meditation. There are guided meditations on the YouTube. You can download mine or someone else's also on my website, and those are below. You can download. It's called Dancing with Love, and if you want just an audio. Other things that you can do for balance is I recommend tapping. I'll let you go and look at that up on the internet. I don't think I have a video on it myself. But the other thing is brain gym, and that's GYN, like brain exercise for your brain. Brain gym exercises are very good for balance. They're about crossover types of things. Just simply doing this will help with balance. Anything that will help you with balance. I always say, because it's hard, numbers are hard for me, so I always have to stand on my right leg when I do my taxes in order to activate that left brain. The left brain is our more logical brain. The right brain is our that's the feminine energy of the more creative side of the brain. It crosses over in the body. So what we have here is, if we need more balance to be less emotional, then we want to activate the right side of the body, activating the left side of the brain. So brain gym, there are all kinds of you can go take a look at that on the internet as well. I won't take up your time for that today. Last week I said to you that the weather patterns are going to continue. We're not through this horrific weather pattern. I believe I said also that it's always darkest before the dawn, and I promise you the dawn is coming. It just isn't coming quite yet. So we are bringing forth the dawn. One of the people I studied with way back when was Jean Houston, and Jean used to always talk about the sunset effect. And she would say, right before the sun goes down, the sunset is absolutely phenomenally beautiful, and that's when you get the big array of colors. And she said, right before a major transformation in us personally or in the world, we can see that sunset effect right before the darkness. Well, I think we're passing the sunset effect, and we're moving into the darkness. We're already in the darkness, but I promise you that the dawn is going to come, but it's going to take each and every one of us to bring it forth. So this week, can we expect more erratic weather? Yes. That also tells me we need extra rest. You may feel, with all that's going on, you may feel exhausted a lot. Your body may feel really strange. It may feel, you may be tired a lot and then have bursts of energy. And that's kind of what's happening in the country and in the world. We have those tired moments and then these absolute bursts of energy and again, that lull and that, whew. Um, Gosh, I want to tell you it's over. I really want to tell you it's all over. I can't. Before this month is over, we will have a chance to catch our breath. But it is only a chance to catch our breath. That's why it is so important for each and every one of you to hold the world in love. Okay, let's check with Philip and see what Philip has to say. Philip is my spirit guide. For those of you who come back and make comments below or contact me privately, thank you so much. You energize me, but you also encourage me. You tell me it's important to keep speaking out and speaking up, and keep holding each other's hand. For those of you who are new, this is one of my books. It's called The Master's Book of the Answer by Philip. And each page has a different message on it. So we always think left page or right page. And to the gentleman who called me this morning, thank you very much. He called to tell me how much this book has helped him in his life. He said that he was going through some major changes and he kept consulting Philip. And he said that it was uncanny, the answers he got. And I find that's true in my life. In fact, I always sit down every morning, I meditate, and then I journal. And as part of my journaling, I ask Philip for a message. And it's very, very helpful. And sometimes at the end of the day, I ask for a message for tomorrow. So here we go. We're going to think left page or right page. And then I'm just going to let my thumb go through here, or finger. And we're going to stop where our message is. So are we ready? Okay, here we go. I want to take up just a breath here and change my energy because I'm caught a little bit in all the destruction that's happening around the world, and I want to let go of that so we can hear the message from Philip. And you know, that's what we all want to do, is if we watch too much news, we need to take time away from it. If we find ourselves getting overwhelmed by it, even in the moment, just that simple breath in and breath out will help. Breath in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. That will help calm us and shift that energy. All right, here we go. Left or right? I'm hearing right. All right, this is for each of you. And it's a marvelous message, because what it tells me is everyone watching this video, this is going to give you the confidence, I hope, that you need to move out into the world in the way you need to move out into it. And here's the message from Philip. That which you believe you are is the gift you give to life. That which you believe you are is the gift you give to life. One more time. That which you believe you are is the gift you give to life. All of us have had and have naysayers in our lives. Family members, friends, people who claim to be friends, strangers. We're going to get naysayers. So what? You were born with gifts. You may have to dig a little bit to find out what they are. Oh, my friends, now is the time. Now is the time to bring forth those gifts. Bring out those gifts that you are. We need them. One step. That's all you have to take. You know, in America, we want to know the whole picture, and I'm not going to take a step till I know the whole picture. That's an American thing. So those of you in the rest of the world, help us out here. Help us to know that all we have to do is take that first step. And remember, that which you believe you are is the gift you give to life. down where you live, in your heart. That's where the gift is. All you have to do is find it, let it come forth, and go for it. Thank you for letting me share my gifts with you. Thank you for holding our world in loving energy, in loving prayer. I love each and every one of you. I am so grateful for you being in my life. Let's hold each other's hands. Stay safe. Use your intuition. If you're told to leave and evacuate, evacuate. Don't underestimate the power of the storm, not personally in your life and not in our world today. This is not punishment, my friends. This is the chaos that comes before the creation of the new story. All of the ancient prophecies tell us that chaos precedes creation, destruction precedes creation. Easy to get through? No. Every one of us are wired and perhaps being rewired for a higher purpose. You have a gift. Now's the time to use it. Now's the time to take it to the next level. Thank you for being with me today. Thank you for taking your gifts into the world. Thank you for accepting the love I'm sending to you. Thank you for the love you send to me. I am so grateful. I love you. Be safe, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for receiving.